They called him a unicorn, a generational talent, a walking highlight reel. This is the story of Victor Wembanyama, the lanky Frenchman who took the NBA by storm and became its new shining star. How did a skinny kid from France become the most hyped prospect in basketball history? In this video, we're diving into the rise of Wembanyama. From his European dominance to his NBA debut that left everyone speechless. Was he a surefire success or a risky gamble? Join us as we separate the hype from the reality and reveal how Victor Wembanyama transformed from a foreign phenom to the face of the NBA. Wembanyama, born in France, is a shining example of talent and determination on the path to becoming a top NBA prospect. Hailing from Paris, this towering figure stands at an incredible 7 feet 4 inches, making him a force to be reckoned with on the basketball court. With an 8-foot wingspan adding to his arsenal, he possesses a unique advantage, dominating both offense and defense effortlessly. Dubbed the next LeBron James and hailed as a future legend, Victor Wembanyama ignited sky-high expectations when he was drafted as the #1 pick by the San Antonio Spurs last year. Stepping onto American soil, he was greeted by a whirlwind of excitement, fueled by his dazzling performances against the G League Ignite in Las Vegas the previous October while playing for Parisian club Metropolitans 92. Yet, doubts lingered about his slender build, and cautionary voices urged patience as he navigated both his NBA debut and a move to a new continent. Yet, with averages of 21.3 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and a league-best 3.6 blocks per game, plus almost nightly highlights of spectacular plays shared on social media to wide amazement, the 20-year-old has somehow exceeded the sky-high bar set for him in his rookie season. Back in Europe, those who came up against Wembanyama along his rise saw much of this coming, only not quite as fast. I knew he would be good, but I didn't think he would be this good already, says American guard Keith Hornsby, who played against Wembanyama in France. I thought there would be more growing pains for him coming into the NBA. I was also uncertain about his health, if he would be able to survive the majority of an 82-game season, but he's shown that he can. You could see last year in France the talent he has is undeniable. A lot of rookies go through some growing pains, but he's come out and been a more effective player than he was in Europe. A lot of that comes from the way the NBA game is. If you're looking at stats, the game is 8 minutes longer and you have so many more games. The style of play is more open. For Victor's style of play, it fits very well. Jason Filippi, a scout for European basketball, was blown away. He said this: "I had high hopes, but never did I imagine he'd dominate every single game. Despite his slender build, he's holding up remarkably well. With his incredible reach, he doesn't rely on brute force. He simply shoots over defenders. And on defense, he's a nightmare. Try posting him up and you'll hit a dead end because of his extraordinary length." Last season in the French Pro A-League, Wembanyama put up astounding stats: 21.6 points, 10.4 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 3 blocks per game in 32.1 minutes. No one foresaw a rookie season in the NBA where he'd not just meet but surpass those numbers. Yet, here we are, witnessing his remarkable achievement. He's getting better at shooting hoops even though there's room to improve. Last year in France, he was hitting only 27.5% of his three-point shots, but now he's up to 32.2% on more attempts per game. Nicolas Alberani from his French club SIG Strasbourg notices the change. He said this: "He's more sure of himself when he shoots. He's faster, making decisions and releasing the ball quicker. His style hasn't really changed, it's just gotten faster." Chris Horton, a tough American basketball player, faced off against Wembanyama in France. He's amazed by the young gun's mindset. He said this: "He's like a beast out there. In Europe, it's all about playing smart, letting the game unfold. But Wembanyama, he's like, I'll do what I want. Nobody can hold him back, and man, he's hungry for victory. Losing? Not in his vocabulary. You just know he's coming at you with everything he's got. His thirst for winning, for dominating, that's the real game changer here." Hornsby, amazed by Wembanyama's basketball skills, says watching Wembanyama play is like witnessing something out of this world. Wembanyama is unique. He does things on the court that seem impossible for anyone else. Hornsby describes him as being built like an alien, highlighting his exceptional physical attributes. Wembanyama pulls off incredible highlight plays that leave spectators in awe. There's moments where he launches into dunks from positions that seem impossible, defying gravity and expectations. And what's more, he does it with style, sometimes even facing opposition from defenders. This showcases his extraordinary coordination and talent, making him a truly special player. Wembanyama's got moves that make your jaw drop on offense. but do not overlook his game-changing skills on defense. He's also making serious noise for a spot on the NBA All-Defensive team, a feat no rookie has pulled off since the legendary Tim Duncan, way back when. Picture this, opponents charging towards the hoop, ready to score, but then they catch sight of the towering Frenchman lurking beneath the basket. Suddenly, their plans change. They swerve, they pass, anything to avoid facing off against him. That's the kind of impact he's making, turning heads and rewriting rookie records in the process. He's like a rare creature, a towering 7'4" wonder who dominates inside with slick moves that can shoot like a pro guard, Felipe raves. But what really blows my mind are his defensive moves. He swoops in from nowhere to block shots and covers guard in the blink of an eye. Yet, despite Wembanyama's NBA debut showcasing his prowess, it's crystal clear he can't carry a team alone. The Spurs handpicked him for a reason. They tanked last season, and this year hasn't been much better. Their hopes of making the playoffs were dashed long ago. Felipe believes that hitting averages of 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks is within reach for Wembanyama, but emphasizes that the team's performance is crucial for his success. Wembanyama's career trajectory, Felipe suggests, is intricately linked to the team's progress. San Antonio, in particular, is aware of this necessity, understanding that they require a top-tier point guard to complement Wembanyama's skills. Regarding Wembanyama's personal growth, he is already far ahead of his peers, displaying remarkable versatility and consistency. Further enhancements will be about fine-tuning rather than a complete overhaul of his abilities, indicating a promising future. Albarani envisions Wembanyama evolving into a sharpshooter, potentially achieving a 40% three-point shooting rate. He anticipates multiple individual accolades due to the excitement and impressiveness of Wembanyama's game. On the other hand, Horton believes Wembanyama is already at an optimal level. If he maintains his current level of performance over the next decade and a half, he could easily be regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. The NBA is no longer a secret in the far corners of the earth. International players will continue to flock to the game of basketball and rise to the top of the talent pool. Others have paved the way for Wembanyama to not only dream but make the NBA his reality. The success of Wembanyama will inspire kids globally to pick up a basketball for the first time, continuing the cycle of international player success. Alright guys, that's all the time we have for today on Victor Wembanyama, the phenom taking the basketball world by storm. Let us know in the comments below if you think he has what it takes to be the true face of the NBA. Will he be the next LeBron or a generational anomaly? For more NBA content, smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest highlights, news, and analysis. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, share it with your friends who bleed basketball. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.